Namaste to all. Here I am with a new video relating to income from other sources, calculation of interest on securities related. Okay, so let us start the question. So before starting the question, I want to tell you all few important from the last 1 week or 4 to 5 days. I am observing. Uh, I have posted income from other sources videos, but you people are not watching them. Maybe you are thinking that 2 units is enough for exam. 2 units are enough for exam. You may be thinking like that, and you are focusing only on last unit assessment procedures, which is totally theory unit, and we have firstly completed this unit itself in the class. And next, you are focusing on capital gain. So please don't do like this, because if at all you won't able to solve a problem from capital gain, or you may forget any question relating to assessment procedure, then there will be a problem for you all. So that is why I have told you to prepare for 3 units income from other source. Also I'm making videos maximum 30 to 40 minutes. One may be increased to 50 minutes because there was a slight problem in the uh, app. Other than that, all are lesser than 40 minutes. If you give 40 minutes, you can completely uh, get through one type of concept. So I request you all to prepare 3 units. Prepare 3 units. Some are only preparing. Some are only preparing theory, that is provisions of income tax. That is also makes a big problem for you all. Suppose in assessment procedure only theory is there, he will give theory question from here. If in case of all other topics, if he gives problems, if he give problems, because it is a problematic paper, so then if you are not able to solve the problems, you may not get uh, passed. Sometimes you may get passed, but you are not getting a good grade. So grade points are also very important, scoring also very important. In the If you not score at second year, it is difficult to score in final year, as in final year you are having all the uh, 5 subjects as theory papers. In practical papers you may get good scoring. In theory paper you will get lesser percentage of scoring. So this is the good chance for you all to prepare for exams and prepare 3 units entirely, both problems and theory. That will be enough. In addition, if you want, you can prepare clubbing, provisions theory, set off and carry forward theory, deductions from total income theory. If additionally, some people are thinking, sir, if we are not able to solve the problem, so that is why I am telling these are additional backup, but prepare 3 units entirely. That will be the uh, good strategy for the exams. So be with that strategy. And I'm not sending uh, all the questions. I'm sending only few questions which are very critical and important for exam point of view. If you understand these problems, you can do the rest of the problems. That is why I am sending only few videos. I am making sure that uh, video length also very less, so please do watch the videos and prepare well for your exams. Daily one video if you watch, that is also more than enough. Two videos also, if you give 1 hour time, that will be more than sufficient for income tax purpose. Don't put entirely one subject for one day. Take two subjects per day and prepare those two subjects, because lesser time you are having. So this is the advice I want to give you all. Let us go with the question now. I don't want to waste any more time. So here we are having question number 7. Here we are having question number 7 on the screen. So let us see what it says. Question number 7. Following are the incomes received by Mr. Kalyan Gupta during the previous year. Rupees 30,000 interest on Nagpur Municipal Corporation bonds. Second, 11,500 12-year National Plan Savings Certificate. 21,000 interest on tax-free Indian government securities. 33,600 tax-free debentures listed in Canada Stock Exchange of PQR Company Limited. Next, 30,000 sorry 40,800 interest on MP government loan. 40,000 interest on tax-free debentures of a mining company unlisted. 43,200 interest on debentures of sugar company listed. 15,000 dividend on preference shares of a limited company. The bank realizes interest on all these securities for which they charge 2.5% on amount collected. Please give a underlined for amount collected. When they say amount collected, this 2.5% we need to calculate on net interest. On what? On net interest we need to calculate, not on the gross interest. When they say amount collected, okay. Compute taxable income from interest on securities and tax liability. If income from other heads is 6,31,000, if interest is due on 30th September, 30th April and 31st October, these are the interest due dates. Total entirely question I have read first. Okay, you to read the entire question first, then go one by one what the treatment we need to do. Because is there any securities purchased during the year? नो. इस साल में परचेज करे, करंट प्रीवियस ईयर में परचेज करे, वैसे कुछ भी आपके पास सिक्योरिटीज़ है या सेल करे सो है, तो ये इंटरेस्ट ड्यू डेट से अपने को कुछ भी लेने देने का नहीं रहता. ओके, अच्छा. देन नेक्स्ट, in everywhere in this problem they have gave interest amount directly, not rate of interest. इंटरेस्ट रेट नहीं दिए, इंटरेस्ट रेट इज नॉट गिवन, नॉट गिवन. अच्छा, इंटरेस्ट रेट नहीं दिए तो क्या दिए? इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट दिए. व्हेन इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट इज गिवन, फर्स्ट वी शुड आस्क इज इट गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटी? इज इट गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटी? If it is yes, whatever interest given is gross interest. If it is not government security, then we will ask, is in is it लेस देन और इक्वल टू 5000? इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट जो भी दिए वो 5000 या उससे कम है क्या? If it is less then we take that amount itself. Otherwise we will do one step. What is one step? Second step we will do, that is net interest to get gross interest. Gross interest is equals to net interest into 100 by 90. Don't say rate by 100. Rate by 100 is the first step to get net interest. Here we need to do second step because already net interest is given. Just we need to do second step. If it is not a government security, if it is government security, whatever interest given is gross interest. If it is less than 5000 rupees, then that in whatever interest amount is given, that is gross interest. No need to gross up in that case. Okay, so let us see the question once again. 30,000 interest on Nagpur Municipal Corporation. Nagpur Municipal Corporation, Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, these two are exempt securities. So it is a exempt. We need to write it is exempt. Acha. Next, 11,500 interest on 12 years National Plan Saving Certificate. National Plan Certificate. Okay. National Plan Post Office Certificate. 5 years वाला वो भी exempt है. 12 years National Plan Saving Certificate is also exempt. I am saying exempt securities list is there. That list what will come in exam also I have made you to tick or put a star mark so that you should remember them. Otherwise you can't do the income from other sources. If you want to learn them, watch the video IFOS Part 2. Part 2 वीडियो देखो, आपको आ जाएंगे ये पूरे. ओके. नेक्स्ट 21,000 इंटरेस्ट ऑन टैक्स फ्री Indian government securities. If it is government securities, no need to gross up. Directly whatever interest given is, that is gross interest. 33,000 टैक्स फ्री डिवेंचर्स. ये क्या बोल रहे? टैक्स फ्री डिवेंचर्स listed in stock exchange of PQR company, listed in Canada, listed in Calcutta Stock Exchange. कौन से? PQR. Only one step we need to do because it is not government. Second step we need to do, what is that? Net interest into 100 by, we need to do 100 by 100 by 90. One step we need to do. Next, 40,800 interest on MP government. When you heard it is about government, whatever 40,000 is there, that is your gross interest. No need to gross up. That is only your net interest. That is only your gross interest. 40,000 interest on tax free debentures of a mining company unlisted. Whether listed or unlisted, no problem. If it is tax free, not government, if it is more than 5,000, first, is it government? We will ask. No, it is not government. Then, is it more than 5,000? Yes. So do one step, 100 by 90. That's it. Next, 43,200 interest on debentures of sugar company listed. Listed है, debentures है. If nothing said, we will assume it as less tax. ये लेस टैक्स वाला है, लेकिन इसके लिए भी ओनली वन स्टेप वी नीड टू डू, दैट इज 100 by 90. सेकेंड स्टेप. नेक्स्ट 15,000 dividends on preference shares of a limited company. अच्छा, debenture interest up to rupees rupees 10 lakhs. Dividend received from Indian company or domestic company is exempt up to rupees 10 lakhs. Here how much you have received? 15,000. So it is exempt. Lekin we need to write the note that dividend received from Indian company or domestic company is exempt up to rupees 10 lakhs. Here dividend received on preference shares of a limited company rupees 15,000. So it is exempt. Bank realizes interest on all these securities. इनके इस पूरे जो भी securities है उसका interest मिला है, for which they charge 2.5% on amount collected. I said when amount collected we need to take it on net interest and compute interest on securities and tax liability if income from other heads is 6,31,000 if it is a normal income. So let us see the answer part. Let us see the answer part. If you forget these two and take it as taxable, then your answer will go wrong. This one, municipal corporation, national plan, saving certificate, and dividend income from domestic company. These three are exempt. These three are exempt. Please remember. Okay. If anyone understood what to do, pause your video and try to solve the problem. Later on, continue the video and check your answer with the video. If anything goes wrong, please correct. If nothing goes wrong, pat yourself and say Shebash. Okay, let us see the. So here we are with the answer. Computation of total income. Sorry, computation of income from interest on securities of Mr. Kalyan. Computation of income from interest on securities. ये आधा आधा नहीं लिखता, कभी भी बोले तो ऐसा लिखते. Of Mr. Kalyan Gupta for assessment year 1920. Particulars. I told you to put one more column. Calculation of gross interest working. INR means Indian National Rupee, that is symbol भी दे सकते हैं आप. And here I make one column. Net interest column. So interest 21,000 is received interest on tax free गवर्नमेंट, क्योंकि इससे पहले जो भी है नागपुर म्यूनसिपल कॉरपोरेशन is not taxable and national 12-year national plan certificate is also not taxable. It is government, so no need to gross up. Whatever interest received is gross interest. 33,000 tax free debentures. ये टैक्स फ्री डिबेंचर्स कमर्शियल सिक्योरिटीज है. इसके लिए नेट इंटरेस्ट कॉलम में 33,680 इंटू 100/90. सेकेंड स्टेप वी विल डू. दिस इज द ग्रॉस इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट. 40,000 interest on MP government. Government means whatever interest received, that is your net interest. 40,800 and no need to gross up, that is only your gross interest. 40,000 interest on tax free debentures. Tax free debentures बोले गवर्नमेंट वाला नहीं है, more than 5,000, so 40,000 here and 100/90 you will get 44,444 as the net interest, sorry, gross interest. 43,200 interest on debentures of sugar company. ये sugar company वाला है, तो 43,200 into 100/90 we need to take. So 48,000 is your gross interest. So total gross interest is equals to 1,91,577 less deductions under section 57. Collection charges Amount collected means net interest we need to consider. That net interest total will be 21,000 plus 33,600 plus 40,800 plus 40,000 plus 43,200 amounts to 1,78,600. This is your net interest. On this amount collected, we need to calculate 2.5%, that comes around 4,446. Okay, interest on securities, net interest on securities. If you deduct this amount from the gross interest, our taxable interest income is nothing but your 1,87,112. This is your what? This is your taxable interest income from other sources. Income from other sources, you can say. But in the problem he don't ask till here, he asks you to calculate tax liability also. Tax liability भी calculate करना है. ये calculate करने के बाद let us see the tax liability part. Computation of tax liability and total income and tax liability लिखना मैडम. ये पहले लिखना, tax liability बाद में लिखना. और assessment year 1920. Particulars rupees. Interest on securities, interest on securities 18 1,87,110 she has taken. Income from other sources 2 रुपीज़ कम ले लिए, क्योंकि वो 2 रुपीज़ बाद में भी राउंड ऑफ हो जाता है, इसलिए उन्होंने पहले ही कम ले लिए. ओके, यू कैन टेक दैट अमाउंट हियर आल्सो, नो प्रॉब्लम. राउंड ऑफ यहाँ पे कर सकते चाहे तो. सो इनकम फ्रॉम अदर हेड्स is 6,31,000. Total income is about 8,18,102. It will be, if you round it off, it will be 8,18,110. यहाँ पे 2 रुपये कम जो लिए वो ऐड कर दिए तो. So total income is normal income itself. So up to 2,50,000 not taxable, 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs. On 2,50,000 5% 12,500. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs is the second slab, but we are having total income 8,18,110. On 8,18,110, 20% if you do, it will be 63,622. So total tax before HEC 76,122. HEC at the rate 4%, 3,045. Total tax liability 79,167. 167 है. If you round off under section 288B, this total income will be rounded off under section 288A, rounding off, but tax liability is rounded off 288B, that is 79,170. Here ends the answer. So by this, part 1 of IFOS, income from other sources, part 1, interest on securities, I am ending. Interest on securities end हो जाएगा. You need to do the rest of the problems. If any doubts, ask me. Next thing is part 2, Part 2 will continue in the next video. Part 2 of income from other sources. So सीखना बन तो जीतना बन, सीखते रहो जीतने के लिए। जय हिंद। And lastly, those who have subscribed my channel, thank you very much. I didn't ask anyone to subscribe, but you have subscribed. Thank you for that. You will get notifications if you click on the bell icon whenever I post a video.